Questions? Start with Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Hey Andy, nice job on Friday. Got your first couple field goals under your belt this year. Obviously, the extra points too. Just how does it feel to kind of get that? You guys, or I guess let me rephrase that question. Does it ever kind of feel good to just kind of get the first one or two out of the way and kind of like just knock those down to start the year?
Definitely. Just I feel like it's the same every year. Just the excitement. It's not really just nervousness, but more just excited to get the year going. So the first couple, not really first couple, man, like the first kick is usually the most I guess nerve wracking, but it's kind of just excitement and a lot of adrenaline going through my body. But yeah, I like getting it out of the way early in the season.
Go to Susan Miller Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hey, Andy. Yes, great game, actually, last game. Are you still, a couple questions, are you still being, or in any way being coached or helped or guided by Jose? Because I thought I saw videos of him practicing also at UM.
I mean, me and my brother are always in contact. If he sees something that I don't see, he'll let me know. So it's kind of just a coach that I'm just I have a really good relationship with, obviously because he's my brother. But it goes both ways. Because he's trying to get back in the NFL, so kind of just helping each other out.
Is he still with the Guardians, or?
Yes.
He's still with them. Okay, and then I was wondering about your goals this off season and why you had them, or what you worked on the most. And I also want to I also wanted to ask you about last year's game. You had a couple of field goals in last year's game. Just three field goals. What you're expecting in that game, in this game coming up. You had a good game, but the rest of the team, it was disappointing a little bit, the offense, and what you've been working on. And
I mean, over the offseason, I've kind of just been focusing on my kickoffs mainly. Also gaining weight, and that's obviously paid off. And also just getting more height on my field goals, just being more consistent, just day in, day out. And this game last year, I was off a little bit, but I'm coming in with a mindset with it's a new game, it's a new year, and I guess it's also a new team. So I think we're going to do really good this year.
Go to Marcus Benjamin from Keynes County. Marcus?
Hey Andy, just wanted to know how far you can kick a field goal now.
I mean, in practice, still at 70. And then obviously in game in college at least it's a 55.
Awesome, man. And I also wanted to ask about just the possibility of winning the Groza. Obviously, your goals are to make your kicks, touchbacks, and winning games, obviously. But is winning the Groza like a goal for you? And how awesome would that be to do it just like your brother did?
It definitely is a goal. I gotta one up my brother, or at least tie with him. Because he does have the upper edge on me on that one. But it is one of my goals. But it's kind of more of a personal goal. So during the season, I'm kind of just doing what I have to do to help the team.
Brandon, did you have a question? Yeah, we'll go to Brandon O'Doy from Football Hotbed.
Yeah, Andy, how you doing, man? I was just curious. You got a new battery now, I believe. Headley was a holder before. Can you take us through who's doing what and how you thought they did in game one?
Can you repeat the question? It was a little.
No, I was saying you holder and snapper. Can you take us through that? And is it new from last year? I thought Lou was the holder last year. I just want to see who's holding now. It looked like somebody I didn't recognize. So I just want to get your thoughts on who it was and how you thought they did.
Yeah. So this year my holder is Will Hutchinson. He did change his number, so I think that's why some people didn't know who it was. But I worked with him last year also, while also working with Lou, just to get at least somewhat ready for this year too. But yeah, I've worked with him last year and he's been doing great. Does this all fall camp and even in the summer and everything, and including Mason. He's my snapper this year as well. But I love both of them. They're both doing their jobs, so they can help me do my job.
And just a follow up, if I could, from the perspective of, just a 3 field goal game and kind of how they came. How were you received as far as like your contributions to the game? Because I don't know if there's a difference between like game winning or just kind of like scoring, or just how was kind of the feedback with just the performance you had. Obviously, from our perspective, you did very well, but how was it received on the team? I was just curious from like your teammates and what your feedback from your coaches was.
I mean the feedback is just, again, just had a great game. Because they view every kick as a game winning kick in a way. And I also view it that way. That's why I'm very like critical of every kick. So I mean, just in the locker room, it was just a great game, Andy. Like even on my kickoffs and stuff like that. So
All right, Andy, thank you very much for your time.
thank you.